Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It's your boy the Crazy Gamer and we are back with another video of Jujutsu Legends Phantom Siege. And this is the video that all of you great supporters have been waiting for, who actually love playing this game like myself, when I get the time of course, is the tier list. So here it is guys. Keep in mind that this tier list is based on my gameplay. You guys don't have to fully agree with this, but this is gonna help you guys to build a good team according to the units that you have. And do keep in mind that I'm only covering SSR units and the UR units that are currently in the game. So if you were wondering and you were looking for a good tier list, man, your boy got you covered. So stand back, chillax, grab a cup of water, grab a cup of coffee, a beer, a shot of whiskey, I don't give a damn what you're drinking, and tell everybody the whole locker room that the Crazy Gamer is back. So we're gonna go right down to it. You guys know when I do my tier list, I go from D all the way this time to SSS. Yes, he's gonna get interesting, guys. I'm just hyper, man. So we're gonna start with our first two units. This is the bottom of the food chain, guys. So this is practically, these units to me are practically useless, and we got no usage for them. So we're gonna start, like I said, from the bottom, meaning D, to the top. Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now we here. I'm just messing around, guys. We're gonna start from D to SSS, and we are gonna go with the first inductee, boy. And the first inductee of this tier list, if you guys were wondering, if I could get it out of here, the first guy is Hansenoki Inori. I can't even say their names properly, so whew. Let's go through it quickly with this guy. So this guy is just 4 skills. The first skill of he has it's called the Tooth Explosion. Deals 140% physical damage to all enemies with 30% chance to inflict burns, lasting for 2 turns. Cooldown 3 rounds. Release in 1 round. Burn. A unit with the status loses HP equals to 50% of the caster attack per rounds, stacking up to multiple times. And then you got the other one, who is Art is Explosion. Type passive skills, attack 30%, HP 50%, no cooldown. Then you got the third skill that he has, Eyeball Projectiles, level 3 type active skill. Throw the eyeball to a trigger, powerful explosion causing 526% physical damage to a single target in front. Stops for 1 round after use. Cooldown 3 rounds, release in 2 rounds. So that's his third skill. His final skill is Explosive Passion, and it's a type of a passive skill. Critical, 30%, no cooldown. So that's him. I've used him before. He's not, I don't have all the units in my account, but like I said, I got a lot of friends who are like gacha games from co-workers who got their accounts stacked up. So I know what I'm telling you because I use this character, and that's where he's going. The next character who's gonna join this is the only 2 in this one to be. I'm not trying to hate on these characters, but you guys are not doing it for me. Is Reggie Starts. He's D, and I'm gonna read his 4 skills real quick just to tell you guys a little bit of what this character does. Barrel Explosion deals 147% magic damage to all enemies in the front end. The middle row, cooldown 1 round, release in 1 round. We're gonna go to his second skill, Innovice Manifested, attack 30%, crit 50%, not bad. We're gonna go to his third skill right here, Truck Impact, deals 176% magic damage to all enemies in the middle and the back row. Cooldown 3 rounds, release in 2 rounds, not bad. We're gonna go to his final skill, Carrying Meal. When under curse status, increased damage dealt by 20%. So that means when this unit is cursed, his damage is going to increase by 20%, making him, in my opinion, D tier. There's nothing else to say about him. Now we're going to go to the tier above, which is C, and we're gonna bring you the first inductee here. Awazaka Jiro. Oh my goodness, what a name. That's gonna be the first inductee of tier C right here. And we're gonna go a little bit of his skills. His first skill is long. Attacks from front row, dealing 156% physical damage to all targets with 90% chance to inflict severe injury, lasting for 2 turns, or deals 104 physical damage and restores HP equals to 100% of attack. No cooldown. Severe injury. A unit with this status loses HP equals to 20% of the caster attack per round, shocking up to multiple times. That's pretty cool, not bad. We're going to go to his second skill, Mr. Curse Master. Type is a passive skill. It will give you 35% HP attack, 50% attack, control, RES, times 10%, so not bad. We're going to go to his third skill right away, Stubborn, just like the crazy gamer. We're going to keep going. We won't stop, no matter what. Revive immediately upon defeated. Restore HP equals to 50% of max HP and increase damage rate by 30%, lasting for 2 rounds. Not a bad skill. Stubborn like the crazy gamer. So let's move on to the next character on this rank right here, rank C, and her name is Maki Senin. If you guys remember her from that school, she's a very cool character, but she's gonna go right here, tier C. There's not much I can say about her, but I will read you her skills. Whirlwind deals 189 physical damage to characters in the front and middle row with a 40% chance to inflict severe injury, lasting for 2 turns, cooldown 3 seconds round, released in 1 round. Severe injury. A unit with this status loses HP equals to 20% of the caster's attack per round, stacking up multiple times. We're going to read you her second skill, Heaven and Restraint. Type, passive skill, attack 30%, HP 50%, speed 15%, no cooldown. We're going to go to her third one, which is Spearmanship. Deals a 242 physical damage to a single character in the front row with a 50% chance to inflict severe injury, lasting for 2 turns, increase the caster speed by 10 points, lasting 2 rounds, cooldown 3 rounds, released in 2 rounds, severe injury. Upon this, the same one as the other skill, 20%, you already know the rest. And we're going to go to her final skill, Battlefield Awareness. In the enemy SPD is not higher than the caster, increased damage dealt to them by 20%. She's gonna stay right there, man. You ain't gonna get no argument from me. Like I said, guys, I'm ranking these characters based on my gameplay, so you don't have to agree with this. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go to the next one is My Zenny, another good friend of the other one that we just did. So let's go right here with her, and she's going to be joining this tier C, and we're gonna go to Crossfire. That's one of her first skills that deals 242% damage to the unit with the highest attack with 40% chance to inflict stun, lasting for 1 round. Prioritizing attacking support characters. Cooldown 1 round, released in 2 rounds. All units with this status cannot move, and that's pretty cool. You got the second one, Struck to Curse. Type a passive skills, attack 30%, 35%, and 50% crit. And we're gonna go to the left, Bullets Fly. This is her third skill, deals 357 physical damage to a single target in the target, and support units increase damage by 25%. Not a bad unit. You know, do keep in mind that if you always pair them up with their own factions, they're gonna get a little booster. So for example, Mai is from the Divine faction, so characters from green characters all together, I will be a mono team, will have better boots, but even with that, she just doesn't do it for me. So she's going to be C. Now we're gonna go to the next one, and this guy looks funny, man. I always call him the cook, and his name is Miguel, and Miguel is also a C tier. Miguel is gonna go right here, and Miguel has 4 skills just like everybody else. His first skill is Spurt level 3, deals 110 magic damage to 3 random enemies with a 72% chance to inflict severe injuries lasting for 2 turns. Cooldown is 1 round. Release in 1 round. Severe injury. Just like when everybody in severe injury, just remember that all units with this stats will lose a 20% HP of the caster's attack per rounds. That goes depending of the caster. If the caster is stronger, you're probably going to get a better percentage, but most of them are going to have a 20%. So we're going to go to his other skill, which is Lash. Deals 188 magic damage to 3 random enemies with a 60% chance to inflict hit red, prioritizing targets under severe injury. Cooldown 3 rounds. Release in 2 rounds. Hit red. A unit with this status loses hit red, so that's not bad. And then we're gonna go to his last one. Insightful is a passive skills. Increase critical rate by 20% and critical damage by 40% for this unit under severe injury or eternal severe injury. So there you have it. Miguel the Cook is gonna be tier 6. So who you with? Now we're gonna move a tier further now, and we're gonna move a tier further now, and we're going to go with the first inductee in this tier list, and it will be, I'm gonna read it to you guys right now, bear with me. You got Zenny Nyota, and he's gonna be the first inductee into tier number B. So he's gonna be right there, and he has 4 skills. The first skill that he has, fast attack, level 3, deals 247 magic damage to a single enemy in front row, in which 100% chance to inflict healing forbidden. In additional, increase crit damage 30%. Cooldown 1 round. Release in 1 round. Healing forbidden. A unit with this stats cannot be healed. Wow, that's very good especially for the great healer that you will see her later on. This character will be a banger against her. Crit damage boots. A unit with the same status gains crit damage. Not bad. We're going to go to the second one, which is a passive skill. Blast. Attack 30%, 35% HP, and 50% of crit damage. We're going to go to his third one, with his projection. Sorcery. Deals 164% magic damage to 4 random enemies. Increased damage taken to target with the lowest SPD than the caster by 25%. Not bad. And then we got his final skill. Press on the advantage. Increase damage dealt to units with HP greater than 70% by 25% with a 66% to inflict 30% armor break on units with HP less than 70%, lasting for 2 rounds. Not a bad skill and not a bad character either. B is not bad. I don't know why some people, how you say it? B is not bad. I don't know why I see him in some of the how you say it? Some tier lists I see him in C and D. So this character is it's not bad. You know, it's not bad. He's pretty good. He's not the worst. Now we're gonna go to the next one. Right here, I actually used this character for like in my main team, but I don't see a lot of him. Takuma Ino. I remember him. He did when he was first in the job. So let's read his 4 skills. Reiki. Remove all default from all 3 allies with the highest attack and increase their attack by 25, lasting for 2 turns. Cooldown 3 rounds. Release in 1 round. Not bad. And we're going to go to his second one, which is the passive skills. Auspicious Beast Summons. Woo. That's practically the same. You got the 35% HP and the 50% healing received plus a 10%. So this is a little different than the others. So that's not a bad passive skills. We're going to go to the third skill. Q-Ring. Revive a single ally and restore their HP equals to 247 of their attack. If no allies units is dead, restore HP equals to 356% of attack for the ally with the lowest HP. Not bad. We're going to go through his, that's a very good skill. We're going to go to his last skill. Physics Jujutsu. Ooh, that's pretty interesting. Enhance the effects of Reiki. Increase the target crit rate by 20%. So already the 10 is going to be added with another 20%, so that's 30. That's great. Actually, very good. Lasting for 2 turns, not bad. The homie, Takuma, it's tier B. Now we're gonna go with his friend. Actually, he's not his friend. I'm just messing around. This guy is actually on my team. Guy's actually on my team. And even if he's on my team, I'm gonna go hardcore. You know, I'm not just gonna, because he's on my team, I'm gonna put him in a higher rank. I'm gonna put it like it is. And his name is Inumaki Toad. So this is the guy that opened his mouth and everybody goes woo woo. Nah, I'm just playing, man. He's gonna go B tier. Let's read his 4 skills briefly accurate. The first one is Explode. Cast the power of curse speech. Attack a random front and middle row enemy, dealing 261% magic damage. If the target is killed, triggers a persuade with 50% attack up to 1 time. Cooldown 1 round. Release in 1 round. Not a bad skill. We're gonna go to Salmon, which is his passive. Curse speech. Sorcerers can generate curse attack, 30% damage, crit rate 50%, damage 10%, speed 10%. So that's a lot of percentages there. Not bad. We're gonna go to his third skill, which is blow them away. And with this one, he will actually command a 346 magic damage to the enemy with the lowest HP, which is not bad. The cooldown, it will be 3 rounds, released in 2 rounds. Healing receives red. A unit with this status receive less healing. So this is gonna be, that's the reason why he's on my team, actually, because he's better than the guy I mentioned. But this guy right here is actually my team. So you gotta look for those healers, man. You gotta take them out and give them a hard time, because healers, and I don't have a healer in my account. I need one actually on my main account, so I don't have it. So there's a couple of units out there that will work well against healers. So we're gonna go to another unit who, let me go right now, right here, who I don't think is all that. So his name is Azul, one of the brothers. So where he's at? Come on, I know you're hiding. I know you're in front of me. One of the annoying brothers. Oh yeah. It's you. One of the annoying brothers is here. He's right on my face. I probably missed him. It's the guy with the wings. The annoying guy over here. So anyways, I'm going to put him at the end. I don't have his picture right here, but he also belongs in tier B. I would get to it. But we're going to go with this guy over here, who's also right here, who's Yuso Kumiya, who's also a B tier. He's right here. No, you're not there. You're going over here. He's right here, and we're going to read his 4 skills right away. Bloody Slash deals 17 magic damage to the front and middle row of enemies with 50% chance to reduce their healing received by 50% and speed by 15, lasting for 2 turns. Cooldown is 3 rounds release and in 1 round. 3 rounds in 1 round release. So all units with this status loses SPD healing red. The healing receives effect of units with this status is reduced by 50%. So that means those healers are not going to be working in full time. They're not they're not going to be doing their thing fully. So that's a great skill. We're going to go to his second one, Curse Master. Same thing, HP 30%, attack 50%. Gotta go to his third. Curse Axle deals 135 magic damage to random enemies with 43% chance to inflict imprison lasting 2 turns. If the target is already under imprison, a crit is guaranteed. A cooldown 3 rounds, release in 2 rounds. So imprison, all units with this status cannot move. So that's literally you're in prison. And his last one is Craft Curse Tools. Increase damage dealt to units under slow by 15%. Another unit who belongs there. I don't see much in this character. You know what? Like I said, guys, keep in mind this is my personal tier list. You guys do not have to agree with this, but I'm being honest. Okay, and who's going to be next? This ugly creature right here who's more ugly than the ugliest. Hold up, not you. What are you doing? Oh, wow. Yeah, the Gon. I can't even say these names, man. You guys gotta bear with me because my naming on this anime Japanese are not the best. Death Swarm is his first skill, deals 176 magic damage to a front row target and applies curse. Increase the caster damage read by 20%, lasting for 2 rounds. Cooldown 1 round. Release in 1 round. Cursed. A unit with this status loses HP equals to 30% of the caster attack every 2 rounds, stacking up to multiple times. Not slacking up. Damage red boost. A unit with the status gains damage red. That's awesome. We're going to go to his passive skills. Water Curse Spirit. The same thing. Attack 30%. Crit 15%. We're going to go to his third skill. Horizon of the Captivating Skanda. I don't even know how to say that. Deals 108 magic damage to all enemies with 50% chance to inflict curse. In addition, there's a 30% chance to inflict stun for 2 turns. Cooldown 3 rounds. Release in 1 round. Stunts. A unit with this status cannot move. Curse. A unit with this status loses HP equals to 30% of the caster every 3 rounds, stacking up multiple times, which is not bad. And his last skill is Fear of Ocean. When the gun is attacked, there's a 80% chance to apply curse to the attacker. No cooldown. The curse, when he's on this status, a unit with this status loses HP equals to 30% of the caster's HP. Same thing as the other one. This unit is not all that for me. I mean, it's just my opinion, guys. Like I said, this is based on my gameplay. You guys do not have to agree with this, but that's where he's going. And that's where he's going. And we're going to go to the next one right here. Gotta work on these names, bro. I gotta work on these names. Ultimate Machamaru. Wow. Ah, man. Same thing with Machamaru. The first skill, large firecracker, deals 100% damage to magic attack to 4 random enemies with 50% chance to apply slow, lasting for 2 turns. Cooldown 1 round. Release in 1 round. Slow. When you are in slow, I'm gonna read it to you. A unit with this status loses SPD, so you are screwed. And his passive is the puppeteering. Ooh, this passive actually has better stats than the other, and some other passives that I mentioned. Attack 40%, crit damage 30%, speed 15, which is not bad. This unit is pretty good, man. Triple large firecrackers, deals 130 magic damage to all enemies with 30% chance to inflict imprison lasting to 2 turns. In addition, deals an extra 30% crit rate to units under slow. Cooldown 3 rounds. Release in 2 rounds. Imprison. A unit with this status cannot move. And the reason why I say this character is good and somewhere in the middle is because he dies too fast. I have a problem with characters that die too fast. I know that not every character is a tank, but when you die too fast, bro, you're not doing it for me. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing it for me. His last skills, Blade Oranges Unleashed. Increased damage dealt to units with HP below 50 by 20. That's not bad. Your boy is going to stay there. So that's all I could do for you, my friend. And we're going to go and move on to the next one. To the next unit. And the next unit in this tier list is this beautiful girl over here. Let's see if we could find her. If we didn't lose her. I'm just messing around, guys. I'm just going through my notes, to get some of the stats right. So, yeah, she's right here. So, the next unit is Arata Nira. She's right here. Arata Nira. She's also B right here. And we're going to go briefly over her skills. Her first skills is a levitate. Restore HP equals to 80%. Wow. Of attack for all allies. Increase attack by 30%. Lasting for 2 turns. Cooldown is 1 round. Release in 1 round. Attack boost. A unit with this status gains attack, which is not bad. And we go to her passive, which is reverse curse technique. HP 30% plus 30% attack plus 20. It's not bad. We're going to go to her other passive skills, pause, receiving a single ally and restores their HP equals to 158 of the attack. If not ally unto is dead, restores HP equals to 230 of attack for the allies with the lowest HP. Not bad. We're gonna go to her final skill, which is New Life. Healing receives 50%, no cooldown. There you have it. Nita is gonna stay right there because that's all she could do. She could do for me, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You capiche? We're gonna go to another unit who I am debating, but I don't really like this man. This man, for him teaching Jujutsu how to handle most of his skill, he shouldn't have a better rank in this tier list. But it's just not doing it for me. And is Masamichi Yaga right here. I do have the unit actually in my main account, but I don't really think he's all that. We're gonna go and read his first skill. Strong Physique deals a 260 physical damage to all single enemies target in front, ignores 30% of the target defense for this attack, and increases the caster attack by 25%, crit damage by 30%, lasted for 3 turns, cooldown is 1 round, released in 1 round, attack boost, all unit with this status gain attack. Crit damage boosts, all unit with this status gain crit damage, which is okay. His passive, Greatest Puppeteer, has some nice numbers. Attack plus 40% HP, plus 20% crit rate, 50%. Wow. So 50% crit rate. So that's not bad. We're gonna go to his other passive, Puppeteering, deals 188 physical damage to the front and middle row of the enemy with 70% chance to reduce their crit by 25%, lasting for 2 rounds, cooldown 3 rounds, release in 2. Crit boost, all unit with this status loses crit rate. So that's okay. His last one is Self-Discipline, Curse Corpse. Wow. After each action, increase the caster attack by 12%, lasting for 2 rounds. And this is another unit that in the late game, he's not there for me. You know, in late game, I need you to support my units. You know what I'm saying? So this guy is not, it's not it for me. It's B. Not, do keep in mind, B is not the worst of the worst. You know, B is okay. You know, it's okay. Okay. Now we're gonna go to the final inductee in this tier, and is my homeboy Kung Fu Panda. I'm just messing. It's Panda himself, the panda who has 3 lives under him, which is very cool. But let's read Panda. Shattering Punch. That's his first active skill. Deals 120% physical damage to the front and middle row of enemy with 50% chance for apply taunt, lasting for 1 turn. For the target with the SPD lower than the caster, the chance is increased to 70%, cooldown 3 rounds, released in 1 round. Taunt. A unit with the status can only be used normal attacks on the taunter. Wow, not bad. Twist Curse Corpse. This is his passive. HP 30%, 35%, defense 15%, dodge 5%. Not bad. We're gonna read his other passive skill. His other active skill deals 272 physical damage to a single target in the row. Increase the caster damage read by 20%, lasting for 2 rounds. Cooldown 3 rounds. Release in 2 rounds. Damage red boost. A unit with this status gains damage red. And we're going to go to his final, which is passive core convention. If the enemy SPD is higher than the caster, increase the damage red again them by 12%. If the enemy SPD is higher than the caster, increase control RES against them by 50%. No cooldown. So Panda Boy, it's going to stay right there, buddy. You're gonna stay right there, buddy. You ain't going nowhere. We got you for 5 minutes. I'm just messing, man. So Panda Boy is just staying right there. And who else? I think we're gonna go to I think we could do the 8 characters. Yeah. Should we do one more here? I don't think so. I do think we had a few more. Like, yeah, I think we have another more that will fit here. and his name is Junpei Yoshino. Is right here. I think he will also be B tier. Come on, buddy. Stop hiding from us. Right here, we read he only got 3 skills, which is Water Boon, deals 120 magic damage to all enemies with the 20% chance to inflict stun, lasting for 2 turns, cooldown 3 rounds, releases in 1. Stun, a unit with this status cannot move. We got this other one, which is his passive Calm, attack 20. He's not, this guy is just, that's the reason why I put him there, because I made a team of divine units and he works very well with them, and it's a good synergy with the guys from his same faction, so he works pretty good with fighters of his same faction. So this unit is in the middle for me, so that's why I'm putting him there, and that's where you're going, buddy. So who you with? We're gonna move to the next one. We're gonna go to the next one, the next one, the next one, the next one, the next one. Okay, we're gonna go to A now. We're gonna go to the units within tier 8, and this one is gonna actually probably cause a lot of controversy, but Gojo is not the best unit in the game, so he's gonna go right here, and he's A tier, and we will read his I actually have this unit, so we will read his skills to you. I know guys are gonna say, but why Gojo is not S or he's not SS? Let's read the skills to you. The first skill that Gojo has, Curse Technique Reversal. Release a powerful force of attraction around blue, dealing 105 magic damage to all enemies with 60% chance to apply echo, lasting for 2 rounds, cooldown 1 round, release in 1 round. Echo, a unit with this status additionally deals damage equals to 15% of the caster attacks upon taking a hit. We're going to go to his second skill, which is a passive 6-eye, a special trait passes down by the Gojo clan, increased attack by 40%, HP by 20%, and speed by 15, which is not bad. We're going to go to his other, the Hollow Technique Purple. Combine the Lapse Curse Technique Blue and the Reverse Curse Technique Red to generate the theoretical particles that can be ejected. Deals 170% magic damage to 4 random enemies with a 50% chance to inflict 10% slow, lasting in 2 rounds, cooldown 3 rounds, release into slow. A unit with this status loses SPD, and that technique is freaking amazing. I saw it in the anime and I was going crazy. What a great technique. We're gonna go to his final one, which is the Limitless Jujutsu. The Limitless Curse Technique is a legacy of the Gojo clan. At the beginning of each round, if the caster HP is not less than 30%, increase their crit by 20, crit damage by 20%, lasting for 1 round. If the HP is less than 30, increase their life steal, another great technique, by 50%, attack by 30, lasting 1 round. My problem with Gojo, man. Same problem with some units that I don't like. This is personally me. In the long game, they do not last. You know what I'm saying? I could be, you don't have to agree with me on this one. He could be S, but I don't know. Maybe he gets buff in the next patch of the game. Maybe he goes 1 tier higher. I said for now, he's just staying right there. And we're going to go with the next unit, which people are going to be, but wait a minute. What is this? What is this? What is this? What are you doing to us? What are you doing to us? I'm just messing with you guys. We're going to go with Sakura. Perhaps people will say, but isn't he like one of the best players in the game? He's not one of the best players. One of the best units in the game. Definitely not. Definitely a great unit. Keep in mind that A rank units are not bad. Slash V2 deals 110 physical damage to 3 random enemies in the caster is the fastest allied target. In addition to 1 unit dealing 80% damage, otherwise increased damage dealt by 50%. Cooldown 1 round, release in 1 round. We're going to go to his second one, King of Curse. This is a passive skill. Attack 40%, crit 20%, not bad. We're going to go to his third active skill, Slash Liberated. Deals 275% physical damage to the enemy with the lowest HP. If the target is killed, follow up with an additional attack with the same effect. Cooldown 3 rounds, release in 2. We are going to go to his final skill, Falling Heaven. Increase hit by 15%, increase physical damage dealt to the target slower than the caster by 20%. The reason why I say that this unit is A is because these are type of units that you take to boss fights, boss events, and that's when you need them to shine. And some of their numbers in some of these boss fights are not to be like wow. I'm not saying he's a bad unit for the main story. He's a great unit. For boss fight, he's okay, above average, I guess. So that's where he is going to be there. Now we're gonna go with the other character, which is Norito Shi Kamo. Wow, what a freaking weird name, man. What a weird name. He's also A right here. For skills 2, volley of arrows. This is his first active skill. Deals 131 magic damage to the front and multiple rows of enemies with a 60% chance to inflict 50% slow and reduce their attack by 50%, lasting for 2 turns. Cooldown is 1 round, release in 1 round. Slow. A unit with this status loses SPT. Now we're going to go to his passive skill, Crimson Scales. Attack 40%, HP 20%, control 10. We're going to go to his third skill, Slicing Exorcism. Deals 121 magic damage to 4 random enemies with the 40% chance to apply Imprison, lasting for 2 turns. If the target is under slow, the chance is increased by 20%. Cooldown 3 rounds, release in 2 rounds. Imprison. A unit with this status cannot move. Wow. We're going to go to his final one, Blood Manipulation. At the start of the battle, inflict blood coagulation to all enemies and reduce their XPD by 8% for 2 rounds. Cannot be dispelled. Increased damage dealt to the target under Imprison. So there you have it. The homie is staying right there. Like I said, man, this is my opinion, and some of the units that I don't have, just to clarify that I use them in my friend's account, so I know what I'm telling you guys. We're gonna go to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. I'm just messing around with you guys. We're gonna go to Naobito Zeni. That's gonna be the other unit that's gonna go to A. Hold up, right here. Just for the 4th skill, his first one deals 140% magic damage to 3 random enemies with an 80% chance to inflict 30% attack red for 2 rounds. Attack red. A unit with this status loses attack points, so meaning you're gonna get weaker. Scenic Master type passive, 40% attack, 20% HP, 30 in speed, which is not bad. Projection sorcery. This will be his another active skill of him. Deals 150 magic damage to all enemies with 60% chance to deal all buff. And we're gonna go to his final one, Freeze. Upon using projection sorcery, there is a 50% chance to inflict crit forbidding for 2 rounds. No cooldown. Crit forbidding. All units in this status cannot land critical hits. So very critical for those boss fights. This unit is perfect for that. If I were to do a boss fight like tier list, he will be S, because I'm doing this in general, as a whole unit. We're gonna go to the next one, which is also another guy who's on my team too. Wow, why do I keep doing that? Right here, another friend of ours, Aio Todo. That's the guy that be clapping it like he's plopping it. I'm just messing around. Heavy Blast. That will be his first active skill. Deals 129 physical damage to enemies in front and middle row. 90% chance to inflict severe injury, lasting for 3 turns. If the target is a tank character, additional inflict damage equals to 10% of their max HP, not exceeding 10 times the attack, which is not bad. Severe injury. A unit with this status loses HP equals to 20% of the caster attack per. Not bad. We're gonna go to his passive, which is Muscular. 40% in HP, 20% in attack, and 15% in speed. Not bad. He's not the fastest one, but he does something. Boogie woogie. This is funny. There was a 375 physical damage to the enemy with the lowest HP if the target is under severe injury or internal severe injury. Crit is guaranteed. An additional increase crit damage by 20% and restores HP equals to 50% of damage. And this guy is full of a lot of power. This is actually a tank too, so very good. His other passive, Uncanny Strain, increased damage dealt to units under severe injury by 20%. Normal attacks prioritize targeting units under severe injury or internal severe. So that's your homie, Mr. Clap Clap. Just make a clap. I'm just messing around. And we're going to go to another unit that belongs right next to him. And let me see who's it gonna be. So I have them written down, just I don't confuse myself. But this is somebody who's actually also in my team, and we're gonna go with Hanami. That's actually, this guy is actually in my team. Oh, I don't know why I keep doing that. Sorry. Right here. This guy is also, I like this. This is one of my favorite villains. Nameless Flower. Summon 3 roots to ravage the earth. Deals 260 magic damage to the front and the middle row of the enemy. Restores HP equals to 70% of attack for all allies. Nice. We're gonna go to his passive. Natural Sense. Attack 40. Crit rate 20. Not bad. We're gonna go to his other skill. Seed of Light. Deals 375 magic damage to the enemy with the lowest HP. Restores HP equals to 26% of damage dealt. Not bad. Final skill. Fear of the Forest. A chorus boom from humanity of the forest. Increased damage dealt. Increased damage dealt to targets with the last 40% HP by 20%. In addition, deals extra 16 damage to support and tank units, and that much covers it, man. He's not a bad unit. I actually have him on my main team too. So you can't go wrong with him. Whatever you have him, you cannot go wrong with him. You cannot go wrong with him. And you just can't go wrong with him. And let me keep on going. Who's going to be next? Who's going to be next in this is Miwa Kasumi, another A tier. Where you at? Where you at? Is she with us? Is she with us? Let me make sure I'm doing my things right over here. Yeah, she's right here. And she's going to be also A tier. She's actually an underrated unit, in my opinion. She's very underrated. Very underrated unit, in my opinion. Even though she only has 3. She only has 3 skills, but she's very, very underrated. After skill, the new one is the new Shadow Style. Deals 185% physical damage to the single enemy in front. Single enemy in front with 20% chance to reduce their SPD by 50% lasting 2 turns. If the target SP is lower than the caster, restore equals to 30% of damage dealt. And we're going to go to the other one. Simple Domain is a passive skill of hers with attack of 20%, attack HP 10, crit 20. Not bad. Last one is Unseen. Inflict 276 physical damage on single targets in front of. Increase the caster dodge by 10%, lasting for 2 turns. Dodge boost. A unit with this status gains dodge. And this unit right here, many people might not believe me that she's A, but with a great team, listen to this, of the faction mastery, she works incredibly smoothly with them. That's why I'm putting her there. So we're going to go. We're gonna take it a step furthermore, and not yet, because we got more in this tier list. We also got this girl right here. You actually get Nobara early game, but she's awesome. She's awesome. Do not underestimate this character. Very awesome. Also 3 skills. Resonate. Straw Doll Technique, just like in the animate. Increase attack by 20% HP by 10 with casting 1. Increased damage conflicted by 50% and has 20% chance to inflict severe injuries with earth attack. Severe injury. A unit with this stat loses HP equals to 20% of the caster's attack per round. stacking up to multiple times. So that's your girl, and she will stay right there. This is just my personal opinion. You guys don't have to agree with this, like I said. And we're gonna throw somebody else in there too, right here. Momo, another great underrated unit. No, where you going? You're going right here. Another great underrated unit with 3 skills. Her best skill, severe sight, deals 90% magic damage to the front and middle row of the enemy with a 73.2 chance to inflict 30% armor break, lasting for 2 turns, cooldown 3 rounds. It releases in 1 armor break. A unit with this status loses defense, cannot stack. Okay, so her passive is tool manipulation, 20% HP, 10 attack, and 20 speed. So this unit is very underrated too. In my opinion, she belongs right there in tier A. So now we're gonna move up. Let me see who else. I missed it. Oh yeah, this unit too. This right here. Rika Orimoto, very underrated also. The reason why I put her in there is because these units work very well in the main story and with their respective factions. Just keep that in mind. In how you say it? In rank, these units are not gonna be that good. So just this is in general, but not touching the ranks. That's how I say it, because it will be on the whole different tier list for that one. So move on to the next one. Okay, the next one. Yeah, we're gonna start going up now. We're gonna go to S. And our first inductee in the X. Gonna go to the X tier right now. The first one is Yura, right here. This is actually a UR unit, so you already know. The big boys are coming to play. The first one is J Projectile, deals 104 physical damage to all enemies with 110 chance to inflict curse. Vengeful Breed for 2 turns, reduce physical damage of units carrying this status by 20%, additional reach debuff. Target carries increased skills damage by 5%. This skill counts as 1 instance of damage. Wow. Curse Vengeful Breed. A unit with this status loses physical damage. And let's just talk about his passive too. Look at his passive. Curseborn. Attack 40%, HP 20%, crit 50%. Is absolutely beautiful. I love it, and that's why he is right there among the best units, my opinion. We're gonna go right down to the other one, which is also a healing, annoying character, man. Yes, her name is Shoko, right here. Great healer in the game. One of the best healers in the game too. I could say that because she's awesome. The passive is what gets to me. Healer. Passive, HP 40%, HP. Attack 20%, healing. Receive 10%, but then she also got one of her first skills, reverse recovery. Heals all allies for 90% of attack and giving them physical boost for 2 rounds. When an ally with physique boost dies again, 50 healings. If FNC until the battle is over. Physique boost characters with the gain 10% damage red and receive 20% more healing. So this is a very good unit, a very good healer, and that's why she's there. And we're gonna go and move on to the next one. The next one over here, Mr. I look like what's that character that comes out in, forgot the name, that demon hunter or whatever his name is. Kusakabe. Where's Kusakabe at? Right here. Another great unit. I used him on my friend's account. Let's read his passive. Shred Strike passive. Seize victory at the perfect moment. Attack 40%, HP 20, and crit rate 50%. The crit rates are, I love it, man. I love it. This is another great unit, and one of his best skills I would say is Killer Blade. Temporarily increase the caster hit rate by 30%. Cast 3 slash time in a single target in front of dealing 151 physical damage for every 3 stacks of a new Shadow School mark. The number of slashes increased by 1 up to 2 times 5 combos. The final additional slash deals splash damage to up to nearby units at the same confines. New shadow styles mark disappear after action ends. So this is a great skill from a great unit. That's why he is S right there, my man. We're gonna go to the magician. I love to call this guy the magician, bro. This is the guy that taught you taught Kaizen some of the magic tricks right here. Kento right here. Kento is absolutely beautifully S tier, and his passive is pretty dope too. His passive is Raido technique, attack 35%, crit 20%. Wow. No. Attack 35%, crit damage 20%, crit 10% damage taken from a single attack does not exceed 30%. That's a lot of crit, boy. So this is the magician, man. I freaking love this unit. I wish I have it in my main account. I don't have it. He's also great for boss fights. This unit is freaking overall S, man. You ain't gonna get no arguments from me, brother. Excuse me. Let's go to the next one. I sound like that guy from To the Next Battle for Tekken. The next one. Come on. Don't get lost, my buddy, right here. Shozo. Shozo is a freaking intimidating, ugly ass character right here. He's S. His passive, I like his passive. Crimson Scale, attack 40%, crit rate 50%. Crit rate, bro. Like speed 50%. This character is freaking amazing too for boss fights too, for story modes, for freaking how you call that when you fight against other players. This guy is online. I would say PvP. This guy is a freaking great unit. We're gonna go to another unit that belongs here too. Is that annoying old man that I freaking hate. I'm not even lying to you guys. I freaking hate this old man. Yoshibo, I freaking hate you, man. He's right there with the S, with the big boys too, right there. Not there. Calm down. You're not going up there. You're going to S, and this guy's passive is Rock, HP 40%, attack 20%, dodge 10, and this guy, Lightning Node. This Lightning Node, I hate this freaking active skill. Deals 118 magic damage to 3 random enemies and restore HP equals to 245 of attack for allies with the lowest HP. So this guy has healing. This guy has attack, DPS. This guy is freaking annoying. That's why he's there, man. The reason why I'm saying that because I fought him so many goddamn times that, man, he was driving me nuts, man. He was freaking driving me nuts. Another great unit that belongs there too. We saw in the soldier Gojo, not Hojo. Hogo, not Gojo. Remember when Hojo fought this guy and did his domain? That was crazy. We got him, Hojo, right here. His passive, Fear of the Earth type passive. A special curse, Spirit born from a humanity fears of the Earth. Increase HP by 40, attack by 20, crit rate by 15, and speed by 30. His passive is freaking insanely good. So making this guy a freaking S tier character. Hands down. Let me see who else belongs here too. Because I will save the best for last, you know. We got this girl too. We got the angel girl. Kurusu Hana right here. Another great unit. S in all the sense of the word. She's very great. Passive, attack 20, HP 40, speed 30. She's very fast. And one of her skills that I like about her, Jacobi Leader, dispels all debuffs for allies with the highest attack and increase their attack by 20%. If the targets are fighter units, increase their crit rate by 20%, lasting for 2 rounds. Man, and look at the crit boost. A unit with this status gain crit rate. Attack bonus. A unit with this status gain attack. Imagine a crit rate 50 getting a boost of all the way to 20. That's a huge difference, man, in the battle. So you're gonna be rocking with that amazing unit, and we're gonna go to the next one. The next one in here. I think one more in here. Yeah. You guys are gonna be like, why is this guy? Why is this guy in S tier? I will explain it to you, man. Must die. This guy right here, bro. With a team of villains, man. Forget it, bro. Must die. Literally must die. Curse energy. Dealt a 221 physical damage to a single target in front with a 30% chance to inflict stuns lasting for 2 turns. Do keep in mind that I use this unit fully start up, fully power up. What a great unit is to fight alongside of other great curse, evil, freaking souls, or whatever you want to call them. HP 20%, attack 10. Many people might not agree with me there, but he's up there, man. I know it's hard to believe, but we're going a little higher now. Now we're going to we're going to the best characters, in my opinion, in the game. So we're gonna go there now. These are the characters that are SSS in the game, and you guys might be shocked. Yep. The first one is, where is it? And it's Toji Fujiguru. This guy is a freaking so fun, man. I played him on my friend's account, and his passive is freaking awesome. I love his passive. Type passive, sorcerer kill, increase attack 40%, HP by 20, and defense additional increase by 50% after entering the battle. This guy, I love this character, man. My friend has them all start up, and I don't even have this unit, but I played on his account, and I had a great time. Another great character that belongs is Mei Mei right here. Mei Mei, another great unit who's truly underrated, my opinion. Many people will put her in the last tier, but she belongs there. One of her passives, physical train, type passive, attack 40%, HP 20, crit rate 15. I like the passives, man. That's what I basically, one of my favorite things of these freaking units. So we're gonna go to the next one now. Another unit that belongs here. Unit that belongs here will be this guy, Kensu. Man, what a freaking beast too. What a freaking beast, man. What a freaking beast. I'm telling you guys, what an animal, man. Look at his freaking net of mercy, the passive. Kujinsu, the embodiment of compassion and assist to increase attack 40, HP attack by 40, HP by 20, crit rate by 50%, and speed by 30. What a passive, man. This guy is freaking, he's a fucking savage, bro. That's all I could say. And of course, you can't forget about this guy, Mahito. Wow, what an annoying character. What an annoying character, brothers and sisters. My goodness. What an annoying character. Hold up right here. This guy, man. Woo! And the rest of the guys. We got Urame too. Another freaking great unit with such an amazing passive. Ice formation. Urane is capable of using highly advanced ice Jujutsu, releasing attack by 40%. And she's a beast. And this is actually the best healer in the game. Right here. My opinion, the best of the best, man. Hiromi Utami. I hate her. Oh my goodness. Restricted area. That thing is a freaking beast. That's one of her skills. And she is actually one of the best healers in the game. No arguments for me. One of the best healers in the game, guys. You ain't gonna get it. And then Yuki over here too. Another great unit. Special Jujutsu Sources, attack 40%, HP 20, crit 15. Another freaking unit that I wished I have. And the last but not least, our friend over here, Suguru Ghetto. Another great freaking unit, guys. I try to do my best with this tier list, guys. I hope you guys like it. This is based on mine gameplay. I only missed one character from this tier list. I'm gonna put it on my on my comment section, or actually bring a picture out of it and put it there. But anyways, If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. This tier list is based on my gameplay with my account and some of my friends' account that I played most of these units. So if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. This was your boy reporting from the asylum with yet another video on Jujutsu. PvPs 1.